Alright guys, good morning. This is part 2 of our Double Flam Windmill video series, and we're going to discuss the upbeat portions, which would be our second, our fourth, and our sixth notes with this specific rudiment. Alright, so to start, if you don't know what a flam windmill is, the construction of it is basically half of a flam tap, and then you have 4 single strokes. So that would sound and look like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that we have that established, now we can start working on shifting the starting point or the accent down to these specific placements that I mentioned earlier. All right, so the idea is basically you're shifting the rudiment down. So in our case, our first position, we're actually starting the rudiment with a left, and then we play the rest of the rudiment. All right, so to give more clarity, what I'm going to try to do is count out loud and then play the rudiment, okay? And I'll try to do it slowly, so bear with me. This is gonna scramble my brain for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay, so that's counting and playing it to see how it aligns. And now we're gonna try it with a metronome. So 90 BPM. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that'd be our first upbeat position, all right? So now our second upbeat position is gonna be the fourth note. So the best way to think about this is you're playing 3 single strokes and then you're playing a Swiss triplet at 16 notes, okay? So it would be right, left, right, and then your Swiss triplet, okay? So I'm gonna try to count out loud, and we're gonna do this slow, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and now with a metronome. And there we have it. So that's our second upbeat position, all right? Now finally, our third upbeat position is the 6th note. So this one is a little bit tricky. The main thing is when you're playing the downbeat, not to rush that that flam tap, all right? You want to play that double of the flam tap, which now becomes the starting point or the downbeat. You don't want to rush it. You want to make sure it's relaxed. All right. So same process, counting, playing the rudiment slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. Okay? Now, put a metronome, right? Da, 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 da. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. One quick thought that came to mind to make it easier when you're playing the flam tap portion, to not rush that second double stroke, is add a little bit of extra weight. So for example, and what I was doing there with my hands is, of course I was accenting a little bit more, but when I drop the stick, when I'm dropping the stick for that second double stroke, I'm using my hand, or the weight of my hand, a little bit more, so then that note sounds a little bit more beefier. All right, so that might help if you feel like you're rushing that transition. All right, so with that being said, those are our upbeat positions. All right. So real quick, as always, practice this stuff with a metronome. I think I said this in the earlier video. The cardinal sin for me is practicing with quarter notes. So do try with quarter notes, and try also dotted half notes, dotted quarter notes as well. Try different rhythmic spots and ideas with your metronome if you could do it, in order to test yourself. Play with a song. Sometimes it's super boring playing with a metronome, so maybe playing with a song could inspire you to try it in different ways. Don't just practice this stuff on a practice pad. Use a drum set as well. See how it feels on cymbals and stuff like that, and just have fun with it. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much for checking out this video, checking out my YouTube channel, my Patreon channel as well. If you want to support in my Patreon, you could subscribe. $5 a month, you get at least a video or two and extra goodies. You could also support by buying my book materials that I have in the store. I mentioned in the previous video, and I'll mention it now. I just found out 3 years later that my first book, Paradiddles, Frameworks, Phrases, and Ideas, was actually reviewed in the April 2020 issue of Modern Drummer, which, if my memory is not failing me, that's right about the start of the pandemic. So actually would have been nice if if I actually knew about that beforehand. So it's a nice review. If you want to read it, you could actually check it out on my Patreon page for free, and I also have the link on my Instagram as well. Okay. Aside from that, please, if you're checking this stuff out on YouTube or on Patreon, please like, subscribe, comment of any ideas, or if you have any questions or any suggestions to improve the channel and the videos. I'm open for that. And yeah, thank you so much for checking this stuff out, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. I think the next video where I'm gonna show you guys is, or I'm gonna attempt let's clarify, a way to merge these two videos and make a nice, long, very challenging exercise. So hopefully you guys have a great day. Signing off. Alright guys, I just want to share real quick the equipment that I was using for this video today. So to start, I want to give a special shout out to Vic Firth, and specifically what I was using for this video was the MJC4. This has been a favorite of mine for the past couple of years, and it's a fantastic stick, and it's very deceptive. It looks quite beefy, even at first glance, or even when you hold it at first, it seems big. But once you start playing it, it's as light as a feather. So special shout outs to them. It's good to see that they have these back in stock too. And then I also want to give a special shout out to ProLogic's practice pads. I've been using it for about a year or two, if my memory serves me correct. You can see the mileage already. Fantastic pads. Check them out. Also check out their Thunder Kicks as well. I've also had that for a while, and So much fun. So those were the two things. And then for the metronome, I was using Polynome. All right. So if you ever have a chance, well worth the $15. I think I got it for $15 a couple of years ago, and it's fantastic metronome. So if you ever have a chance, grab the app. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And have a good one.